evening, people of the internet. I had to. Hi, me from the future. I want to redo the intro. So a long time ago, I was a child. Shocking, I know. And one day, my mom, at the $5 bin at Walmart, brought home this. And when she did, I absolutely fell in love with this show. And obviously I was younger. I was like early teens. And I have a lot of fond memories of this show, but I haven't seen it in a very long time. So I kind of wanted to do a reaction. And there's one episode in particular that I remember, but I want to watch it again. And I want to see why it was so memorable for me. It is Horror in the Night. Tales from the Crypt is an anthology-style show, so every single episode is a different story. And the Crypt Keeper, that guy, he is the storyteller, who has a whole lot of puns, and he's not afraid to use them. Essentially, there are deaths, or horror stories, or horror shorts. And when these people die, he essentially knows the story of how they died. I don't know how, but he does. And so he takes us through these different intricate short stories every single episode. And the show, although I believe was pretty low budget, has some amazing, amazing stories in it. And I think, if I remember right, these come from short story books, I think. And they turned it into a TV show. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's how it was. Or they were graphic novels or something like that. So, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. So, I love the intro in the beginning of this show. I've always loved the intro in the beginning of this show. I love the mansion. I love everything. I'm just going to let you watch me jam out to it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, who wouldn't want this to be their house? Oh, it'd be amazing.
Tales from the Crypt.
Best opening that's ever existed. That is absolutely one of my favorite intros of all time. It's something that's just ingrained in my head. I love it.
My skeleton crew and I are about to blast off for a little space exploration. Care to join us?
And also, you have to have the Crypt Keeper say all kinds of unnecessary puns all the time.
Too, except his destination is a little more earthbound. It's a nasty bit of scarodynamics I call horror in the night.
Horror in the night. Amazing. Horror in the night. Man, can you get more fucking 90s than this imagery right here? It just looks like 90s. I don't know when this was filmed, actually. To double check. And so, we lead into this story, Horrors of the Night. We see this car drive around, casing out a jewelry store. 2 bad guys in it.
Right, just one security guard now? Okay, let's go. You made me fucking laugh, too.
Oh yeah, he's a badass. Ain't nobody been fucking with him. And you're like, okay, they're gonna rob the jewelry store. But actually, what they're doing is they're hired by the jewelry store owner, who is, I think, a mob boss or something. And the plan is actually insurance fraud. So they're going to steal, keep the diamonds in the company, but then use the insurance money to then, it's an insurance scam, you get it. But, one of them starts scheming something.
We keep the jewels. See what I mean? Mr. Starr gets something. We get something.
Yeah, your tiny fucking mind.
Oh shit, they were in there a while, god damn. So they're in there like 10, 15 minutes, which is actually quite a long time for a heist. And so they come out, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, something happened.
Well, I think you're onto something.
Oh shit! He just straight up double crosses the guy. But, oh shoot, he's not dead yet. Oh my god, I love it. This whole episode is nothing but twists, and it really sets you up for that at the beginning. So the guy who was shot first gets up, goes over, picks up the jewels, gets in the car, drives away like, obviously trying to get away. Music's banging. There is no honor amongst thieves. Oh, the hotel. Oh, man. That's how you do storytelling properly. They don't need to tell us that the bullets in the car caused the car to stop and happenstancely in front of this hotel. Ooh, whispering. Setting the scene, the ambiance. Oh, it's all there, baby. So he gets into this hotel. It's dark. It's old. It's decrepit. He comes up to the cashier, he comes up to the front desk person. I don't know what to call him. And they look like they're strung out on something. And 25 pence or something like that. I don't know. It's British. I have no idea what the currency is. But he hands him another. Like, keep quiet on this.
No one will even know you're here.
Ooh, foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing indeed. This place is kind of odd. Very interesting things are happening here. Lots of whispering, too. Random whispering. I wonder why there's whispering. Huh. I like it, too, because it's not just a truck shot, or a dolly, I guess. But it's kind of shaky. So, obviously, they were walking with it, but they didn't use a gimbal. And it makes it shaky, which is uncomfortable to watch. He gets out of the elevator, goes to his room, all the generic stuff. I will say the whispering's probably a little bit much. Could be a little more subtle. Whispering could be a little more subtle. But the ambiance is perfect. Oh yeah, he's being super quiet, isn't he? Flashing lights of the train just adds to the ambiance. It's not random flashing lights, but it actually involves the environment around the hotel. Beautiful. Look how old that fucking light switch is, man. It's super old. Definitely British. I've never seen something like that in the US. Oh, interesting. The lock goes up. Weird. So, he hears whispering, and he's like, oh, man, what the fuck is here, So he gets his gun out, starts going around, starts clearing the room. Oh, man, you clear a room like someone who's never cleared a room before. It's a lot of money, man. I won't say cliche motif, but, it was a little canted, almost Dutch angle-y, into the mirror, back up to him. That was a nice shot. I will kind of reenact this part for you a little bit, with a side of sarcasm. Hey, boss, something fucked up happened. Who the fuck is this? Yo, it's Nick. You know who the fuck it is. Nick, I don't know fucking Nick. Yeah, fucking Nick, you hired me for the job. I didn't hire fucking nobody. He's like, what the fuck? So he calls it up again.
La 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 la.
Nothing. The phone just rings. So then, all of a sudden, he calls up again, and then all of a sudden, it comes over the other side. It's like, what the fuck? So he goes downstairs. Obviously, these are short films, so they have to happen really, kind of fast. But, I mean, honestly, that's perfect. He doesn't say, oh no, the phone's dead. You can hear it. You can see it on his face and everything. And this is where we meet the Viperess. That's just what I'm going to call her. This seductive woman that's the mastermind of everything happening.
What's so funny?
Sorry. I'm easily amused these days.
She's chatting him up a little bit, but he's very, he doesn't want anything to do with anybody right now. He just needs to hide out, let things cool down a little bit. But all of a sudden, he takes she jabs him with a dose of fucking fentanyl or some shit. And so he hits the ground, blacks out, and wakes up in bed. It's like, huh. Definitely a cliche I wish more movies would do without, is the out of bed type of stuff. But I don't know, it was filmed a while ago, so I can give it a break for that. Reaches for the bottle, he's like, oh fuck, he's gonna, But then he hears something in the bathroom, it's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, and I love it, because it's blurry. You obviously know it's her, but you're seeing it from his perspective. He's still like, aiming the gun and everything, but you can see her there. still seductive and everything. Ah, that's just a beautiful shot. She's just a looming shadow over him. It's so subtle, but it just adds to all the ambiance. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Well, I won't say it's like the best thing ever made, obviously. But it's just little stuff like that I really miss in a lot of modern cinema. I really miss a lot of that small, subtle stuff. It really builds the story. This is a short film. Like, they don't have time to, fuck around with 50 minutes trying to build the ambiance. They have to do it quick and precise. And it's still subtle. It's not heavy-handed. Amazing.
The fuck?
Oh, wait, what the fuck? It's like someone comes in, tries to shoot him, and he blacks out again. This is kind of a cliche nowadays, I would say. When this was filmed, probably not nearly as much, but definitely the cliche of waking up, going out, waking up, going out, waking up, going out. Yeah, a bit of a cliche. Oh, shit's going bad for ya, isn't it now, matey?
Needed a shower to get all the blood off.
Oh, she comes out of the shower again, but now she's in different clothes. She also says something different. Interesting.
How did you know my name was Nick?
You told me while I was undressing you. I like that part.
Gosh, she's just so calm, but seductive, but she's behind everything happening. I really love the way it's done. Oh, man.
I gotta get out of here.
You will.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, man, just subtle foreshadowing. You will. Just calm, almost polite, a little suave, but it's very menacing. Ooh. Ah. Ooh, I love it. I gotta get out of here. You will. So menacing. So, blacks out again, wakes up, the routine, yeah. So now she's not there. That's interesting. She's not in the bathroom, she's not anywhere. He goes to the door, flips the thing open, he looks out, and this is what he sees. Now that is a recurring thing. And obviously when I was a kid I didn't notice why. You might be able to assume now, but obviously I couldn't. So keep watching. Lou looks a little strung out, man. No, not the blood. I can't show this scene because there's a lot of blood in it, but it's the classic waterfalls of blood coming out of the toilet. Well, yeah, the toilet. Coming out of the bathtub, and then he's drenched in blood. He's like, oh my god, no. That kind of stuff. But then, and then just cuts away. I like that. It doesn't try to jump scare you. It doesn't want to. It needs to just feed off of your insecurity of this place. Creep you out to your core. Oh, man, it's so good. The turnaround, too, is just like, he's so strung. He has no idea what's going on. Obviously, it's messing with his head. She's doing it so perfectly. And she's so calm every time. And he's like, oh my god, fuck, my shoulder's hurting, and like, what the fuck, I'm having these dreams. And she's like, just,
I hope you like red. I found this great little burgundy.
Yes. The answer is always at the bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel, bottom of the bottle. Oh, and they do this really, really nice thing. I think it's something that no one does nowadays, and that is, he walks over to the phone, turns around, she's not there, but then she shows up behind him. Not as a jump scare. Living, breathing being that's like interacting with the character. It's not there just to scare the audience. She's there for him, not for us. And it shows it, I think, perfectly in this scene. He's so confused right now. I love it. Beautiful. I love that scene. Oh, man.
A guy?
How'd you guess?
There's always a guy in these stories.
He sent someone to hurt me. Do you want all the gory details?
So now we're actually like, oh shit, she's not just evil. Like, something terrible happened to her. And someone is the cause of that terrible thing. Now we're kind of thinking, ooh, maybe she's trapped in this hotel, but why would she be doing it to this guy? So now, next, what happens is they get a little hot and heavy, and then she starts going really, really hard, and, you know, and it doesn't show any of that, because obviously it was a TV show. But there's blood and everything, but I will show you this part. A little gross, isn't it? Just amazing. A little bit of body horror. You got the creepy crawly shit. Dude. God. Man, she's toying with him. She's so calm about it, but she's toying with him. Amazing. So, the classic. He wakes up again. You know, we're kind of used to the routine at this point. Goes out into the hallway. More rags.
Hey, look!
Now, this was my realization of this, which I didn't realize when I was younger. You know, I don't think I noticed this when I watched it originally. Obviously, I was a kid. But, I think that is him dying the multiple times. And that's like him cleaning up after the messes. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. I didn't notice that when I was a kid. Yeah, it totally is. Okay. Ooh, I really like that. I didn't notice that when I was a kid. But the sudden realization that he's just actually living this over and over again, and he just keeps getting reincarnated. And they're all 305, running around in a circle. The hallway never ends. A cliche nowadays, but it's done really well. For such a cheap production, too. So, you know, he jumps back into the room and, oh, she's there again. Different clothes, different pose. Still just as calm and as cool as she has been the entire time. Looking out the window.
You still don't remember, do you, Nick?
Remember what?
Now you're like, ooh, shit. Oh. Is he the... Oh. Now he kind of realizes, like, she's the dangerous one, right? Which he kind of already knew. And all of a sudden he hears something, so he goes out and he peeks. He goes back over like, you called the fucking cops. Why'd you call the fucking cops? And it's basically a moment where she basically goes,
Police, get what you fucking deserve!
and then...
What have I ever done to you?
It's funny, that's exactly what I said to you 5 years ago.
The way she laughs, everything. Oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden, something bursts through the door. And you're like, yeah, well, I mean, he's gonna get shot, right? Oh shit! Oh, she got shot. You know, he's staring at like, what the hell is happening? It's him. It's him. He came in and killed her.
God.
Oh, but now it's his buddy. Now his buddy's shooting him. Then we get to the true reveal of everything that's been happening. That switch. We see it. It's dark. The train's going by. The lights are flashing. Perfect ambiance. And then all of a sudden it breaks. And now we're in an old, decrepit hotel with graffiti everywhere. It's daylight. Everything's broken. What's going on?
This is the same place that me and Nick did that job.
Oh. So not only did he amazingly go into the hotel that he killed someone in for somebody, but that spirit remained and was able to essentially torture him to the point where he succumbed to his own friend's pistol fire in the same manner of which she died. Everything comes full circle.
Nice place to hide out.
You get that feeling?
And it fades away with the train.
Poor Nick.
Man.
Wow! What a massacre!
Massacre? Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh, interesting. Man, they kept flipping shit at the end. That's actually really cool. Okay, so obviously, you know, they think they're going to blast off, but his head blasts off. And then it flips the camera around like, oh, they're upside down. Oh, shit. Dude, little shit like that just makes this show so amazing. Oh, my God, dude. Oh. Man. Damn. So, this was a review, I guess, of one of my most memorable episodes of Tales from the Crypt. I love this episode. Everything done in it is done with a lot of care for storytelling. It wasn't made to make a quick buck. It was made to tell a story. And that's something that we're really missing nowadays. Every little detail in this entire story, that's only 25, 26 minutes long, it's so much more detailed than a lot of movies that are like 2 hours long nowadays. And it gave me a new appreciation for the show that I didn't really realize I had before. I think before it was just a fun show for me to watch when I was a kid, but now I can really appreciate the show for everything that they put into it. All of the little details. I've said that multiple times, but still, I mean, just all of the little details. It's just astonishing, honestly. Well, like I said, this is Tales from the Crypt. If you want to, I'm sure you can buy some of these. I think there's 7 seasons of it, I believe. And, well, I hope you have a lovely day, night, or evening. And I'll see you in the next episode. I had to.